What else is down there? Oh, car seats.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
our kind of our last. We talked
And
about
strollers.
crafts. Car seats and strollers is our last little nook back there.
So we have a car seat safety technician that will check all the car seats, but it's your job to make sure that you have to be able to find the date sticker, because whenever you bring it into the car seat room, you're going to have to show that date sticker to the person that's working that room. And so, and car seats have a wide range of when they expire these days. Some of them are up to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to know where the date is so that you can show them and what that looks like, and when yours expires. And so please do your due diligence and check all that. Make sure it's not recalled. Like I said, all those things are your responsibility. We have a car seat safety tech that will check all that, because we don't want to sell anything that for sure isn't okay to sell. But we need you to do that on the front end, and do as much as you can to know that it's okay. You have to be the original owner. It can have never been in an accident, even a little fender bender, even anything. It can never have been in an accident. Original owner, you not an accident. I'm gonna have to look up what else it is.
No other accessory parts on it.
Right. So our car seat safety tech won't sell anything that has aftermarket add-ons, because she says those are unsafe. And so the extra baby headrest thing that from a different brand that didn't come with the car seat, she's going to pull that, because those are not safe. Those you're not supposed to sell it that way. And so make sure that your seat does not have any aftermarket additions to it. It's just the way you bought it.
And it has to have all the parts.
Has to have all the parts. And I will post in the comments the link. We have a blog post that tells you everything about selling a car seat. I'll post that in the comments at the end, so that you can double check and make sure that you fit all the requirements, because you have to sign a waiver at drop off saying, I know this about my car seat, all these things. And so you have to be able to sign your name and say, yes, I've checked all these. I know it's not recalled. I know I'm the only owner, so forth.
Every manufacturer website has a place where you can go check your seat, like where you can go to like the Britax website, and there's somewhere where you can go in and check to see what model you have, how many years it's good for, so on and so forth. So
Right.
It's easy access to find out how long, and what's the deal? They have to be good for at least how many more months?
They have to be good for an entire calendar year from pre-sale day. So if it expires in 8 months, we won't take it. And that's just really because we want our shopper to get a whole year out of it. And sometimes people are buying a car seat for a baby that's coming in 3 months, right? And so now we can't totally make all that work, but we want it to last as long as it can for the new mama. And so make sure that, I just lost what I was saying. Where was I going?
About
the expiration and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just double check all of that, and it has to be good for an entire year from pre-sale date.
Cool.
Okay.
And then we talked about travel systems, where it comes with like a stroller, a car seat, maybe there's a car seat adapter, multiple bases, all that. And somebody asked about the other day, and Amber said she thinks that they sell better if you sell them as a lot versus piecing them out and selling each base at a price point and so on and so forth. So new moms they want to come in and get a system. They want to know all the pieces work together, everything works, it's all the same, one for my car, one for husband's car. They want to know that it clicks in, and they want to know how it works, and they are very thorough. New moms come in and shop, and I always try to go down when new moms come in and help, because they are very thorough. They want to drive it. They want to, they're so much more thorough than I think I ever was.
Make sure the wheels are pumped up.
Yeah, make sure the wheels are pumped up. Make sure if it's one of those strollers where the wheel can lock and not turn, I highly recommend unlocking it, because there's nothing more frustrating than not being able to test it out because you can't get the wheel figured out. I know some of them, they stay locked because they're joggers or whatever.
And that's something it's great if you put the manual and everything with it. Just safety pin it right to the front, or put it in a Ziploc, make sure that's attached. Because again, them trying to figure out, if they can't figure out how to collapse it, or we can't, a lot of times, our people have been down there and they know a lot about strollers and they can do it. But if they can't figure it out, if we can't open a manual and figure it out, they're not going to buy it.
Yeah. We were talking about tagging, and I think it's important to note that you can't have more than one copy of a tag. So like if you have a stroller, a car seat, and 2 bases, you can't print 4 tags and put it on each. You have to print 1 tag and probably put it like on the stroller or on the top of the car seat. And then on each additional piece, if you have 4 pieces, you want each piece to say 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4, so we know it's a lot. And then also, Tina had mentioned, and we mentioned it earlier, putting the barcode on each item. You were talking about blue painter's tape. I hate painter's tape on anything because it doesn't stay. It just doesn't stick well.
Huh. Okay.
It's not meant to stick to plastic. Like, it's just not meant for that. And so the adhesive is not good enough for that, I don't think. I would say get like maybe like a 3x5, like a note card or something, and just write that barcode across the bottom and stick that onto the additional pieces. Also, I've seen people, I'm always very impressed with their ingenuity. They'll like make a chain of zip ties to attach all the pieces. So you like got a stroller that's zip tied to a car seat that's zip tied to 2 bases. They're all like, so nobody can drive the stroller to like check it out because you're dragging along 2 car seat bases, and it's like, this is too hard. It shouldn't be this hard, you know.
And I appreciate the fact that you don't want them to get separated.
But if it's got all the, when you deliver it, it's all together, and then it's got the 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, so on and so forth. You don't have to physically attach all the pieces. Maybe you stack the 2 bases on top of one another and zip tie them together so that they can still lock and unlock the car seat to test it out. They want to try it all. They want to lock it into the base, figure out how to unlock it, see how easy that is. They want to figure out how to lock it onto the stroller. They want to figure out how the stroller is and like what the seat does without the car seat on top of it. They want to do all the things. So it's great if you can not attach all the pieces together in a crazy chain.
Yeah, that's better.
Crazy chain of things.
Crazy chain.